Hello, and welcome into the Spiritual Noob. My name is Sarah, and today we're going to do a deck walkthrough of the Light Seer's Tarot. This is a pretty popular deck. This is not a new deck. I don't know when it was released. I think 21, I want to say. I'm not going to look for the date. But it's got a nice guidebook. You have the Light Seer, so the upright version, and the Shadow Seer, which is the reversed version. I like having both meanings in the guidebooks personally because I like to read reversals. It is a nice guidebook to read from. If you listen to me walk through before, I'm always saying that I like a guidebook that really speaks from the author's voice, so that you can get kind of a like authentic and unique perspective on the meanings of the cards. So without further ado, please like my channel, share my video, share my video, subscribe to my channel, and we'll get right into it. So we have the Major Arcana. This is the Fool, the Magician, High Priestess. I feel like this deck is very like, I don't know, bohemian, the Empress. Very like young, cool people. Like I kind of envision it like California style. I love the graphics on it. The Lovers, the Chariot. It's got a lot of great colors. Strength. That's pretty cool. Like half of her face is a lion. So it's kind of like the strength we're trying to find is really the strength that's already a part of who we are. It's the strength within us. I like that. The Hermit. And I like the print at the bottom, the wheel, like the print on the titles of the cards. Justice. The Hanged Man. Death and Rebirth. This deck definitely has a unique perspective, and I really like it. It's one of my decks that I don't really have a deck that's like my favorite deck. I would say that the deck that I use the most is the Rider-Waite-Smith, only because I read the most at my job, and I don't have like a whole lot of personal decks at my job, so I just have my Rider-Waite and I use that at work. And on YouTube is when I use my other decks, and I just basically use whatever deck I think fits well with the theme of the reading I'm doing. So I don't have a favorite deck. But this is one of the decks that I like the most of the decks I have. Temperance. I think just because the like the graphics. The Devil. The Tower. It really gives the cards a very kind of like modern twist, and you can read them very intuitively. The Star. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. And the World. Okay, that's it for the Major Arcana. Then we're going to go on to the Suit of Wands. We have Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Wands, Four of Wands, Five of Wands, Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, and King of Wands. I heard somebody say before that they didn't feel like this deck was super diverse. I would say that like it's not super diverse. There's some there's some diversity in terms of color here, but it's not diverse in terms of like stages of life. Like everyone's young and beautiful in this deck, you know. Yeah, that doesn't necessarily bother me. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Three of Cups, Four of Cups, Five of Cups, Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, and King of Cups. Yeah, the characters in this deck kind of remind me of, it's almost like, I would not be surprised if the maker of this deck, and I haven't looked into it, but I wouldn't be surprised if the maker, well, Chris Ann is maker of the deck, but I wouldn't be surprised if Chris Ann is from California because it just reminds me of like California where like everyone is like beautiful. Like I've never been to California, so this is just my thoughts about California. It's like everyone is beautiful, everyone works out, everybody, you know, like plastic surgery, like everyone's been to an audition, like that's just what it reminds me of. Which doesn't, I mean, it doesn't really bother me, like honestly. Ace of Swords, Two of Swords. You know, like that's one perspective on life, right? I love all kinds of decks that show all kinds of perspectives on life from different angles, because that's what life is all about. Three of Swords, Four of Swords, Five of Swords, Six of Swords, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, And that is the end of the suit of swords. Now we have the suit of pentacles. We have ace of pentacles. We have two of pentacles. Three of pentacles. Four of pentacles. Five of pentacles. Six of pentacles. Seven of pentacles. Eight of pentacles. Nine of pentacles. 10 of pentacles. Page of pentacles. Knight of pentacles. Queen of pentacles. And King of pentacles. Okay, so that is the Light Seers Tarot. I like this deck. I think it shuffles well. The Muse Tarot, I think, is another Chris Ann deck, if I'm not mistaken. I believe these are also available through Hay House. And the cardstock is like exactly like the Muse Tarot. So if you have that deck, that is what the cardstock is like. It's similar to, what other ones did I do? The Gold Lear Tarot. It's similar to that cardstock, except I think Gold Lear is a little bit bigger. So yeah, I don't know if it's because I haven't totally broken in this deck with shuffling, but it's hard for me to do the bridge on it right now. If you noticed, I'm kind of like just squishing the sides together. It's a little big, like when I put my fingers around it. And I really like to shuffle like this when I am pulling cards. So yeah, it's like not my favorite deck in that sense. But it's a beautiful deck. I think it's a great deck for like, again, for like significators and things that I do. I think it's a great deck for like personal use, doing journaling and stuff like that through tarot. So it's a great deck. I would give it, let's see, I'm not grading all my decks, but I would give this deck like, I don't know, an A-, B+. This is one of my faves that I have. If I had any if I had to choose favorites, I'd say this is one of the favorites that I have. So yeah, that is the Light Tarot. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like it, please share it. Comment down below if you have this deck, any thoughts that you might have about this deck. Please subscribe to my channel. Until next time, you guys, bye.